Hi there, my name is Mair Downing and I'm a realtor in the Central Virginia region, and that means Richmond and its surrounding counties. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about a home inspection. Now, Virginia is a right to buy state, which means that a seller is not required to tell you the things that are wrong with the house. You need to do your due diligence and figure it out yourself. And you do that by conducting a showing, by looking around, by scrutinizing things that you see and question. The other way is by getting a home inspection. And that has been a hot button topic over the last few years because when a market is very competitive, that's one of the first things to go is a home inspection. Depending on what market you're in, for example, portions of Richmond are very competitive and not a lot of buyers are getting home inspections, or they're able to get a home inspection and have a lot of elements negotiated. But I'll explain that in a minute. So first, let's talk about what a home inspection is. You're under contract and you have been very fortunate to be able to get a home inspection. So in the purchase agreement of the contract, you said, okay, I have X number of days, 3, 5, 10, 14, whatever that is, to get licensed professionals in the house to kick the tires and to look around and see what defects are in the house and what I might want the seller to fix or what I might want credit for or what's good for me to just know about the property. So there's multiple different ways that you can do that. One, you have whatever amount of days that you agreed on to conduct an inspection. You can hire a home inspector, and that's a business. They're out there. They're like general knowledge for everything in your home, from plumbing to electric to systems, HVAC, crawl space, that kind of thing. And they universally kick the tires and see what defects they uncover. Or you can get a specific inspector. When we bought our house, it has a pool, and we hired a pool inspector to come and evaluate the pool, the shape, the systems, and make sure that it was in the condition that we wanted and expected it to be. You can also get plumbers, HVAC techs, crawl space specialists, any electricians, any specialists that you feel you might need to evaluate the property. So you can either get a home inspector, you can get a specialist if you're concerned about one particular area, or you can merge the two and you can get a deep dive inspection on that property. So, for example, if you get a home inspection and you have, let's say, 14 days to investigate the property. You get a home inspector and the home inspector says, I think there's some microbial growth in the crawl space. It's Virginia though, P.S. happens. So you don't know if it's serious or if it's just run of the mill or if it's not even microbial growth at all. Sometimes literally it is just dust or staining, whatever. So you contact a mold specialist or a crawl space specialist and hire them to go underneath the house or in the attic or whatever and investigate to see what's really up. What can they tell you? They can tell you the condition that your house is in right at that moment. That will give some buyers some confidence on making an offer or continuing through with the contract. What buyers can also do with that when they're making an offer is to say, we looked at the house, we did our due diligence at our showing, and it looks in great condition. We're just concerned about systemic issues, HVAC, roof, that kind of thing. So we're going to waive up to X dollar amount because we don't care about the Mickey Mouse stuff. We just want to make sure that the systems are good And if there's something faulty there, we're going to ask you to fix it or replace it. But the other stuff, we're just going to take it as is. And you can do that type of inspection contingency as well. But that still gives you an inspection. The other inspection contingency that you can do is an as is. And while we'll talk about it quickly here, we'll talk about it in more detail in another episode. If you do an as in inspection, again, you are permitted to go to the property and inspect, but you can't ask for any fixes or credits or anything. It is exactly what it says, as is. So I hope this is helpful. Inspections, if you're lucky to get them, they do a good job of determining the house in the condition when you bought it, but it is not a crystal ball on how the house is going to work, because it's a house. And there are always surprises. If you got any questions, always email, DM, text. I'm here for you. Thanks.